Welcome back to my channel. I am back with another review, so if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all, and let's just get right into this review. So at the very beginning of this episode, Scrappy ends up meeting up with Momma Dee, and he lets her know that him and Erica Dixon are very disappointed in her because she secretly tried to open up a food truck without telling them when she was really supposed to be going into business with him and Erica. Now look, I'm on Momma Dee's side in this situation, and it's hard for me to say that because usually I'm not on her side, but I think that she was absolutely right about Erica and Scrappy going into business together. It is not a good idea, and I feel like Momma Dee was more so trying to warn Erica about going into business with Scrappy rather than trying to warn Scrappy about going into business with Erica, because she told Erica that Scrappy doesn't usually pay his bills on time, and so she just does not think that it's a good idea. And look, Erica Dixon seems like she still wants to go into business with Scrappy. I don't think it's a good idea, and if she does do it, I definitely think it's gonna fall apart, but hey, it's her decision. Now, Momma Dee ends up telling Scrappy that she has a bone to pick with Rashida and Kirk because she feels like they were wrong for trying to hear Bambi's side of the story when Bambi was telling them why her and Scrappy got a divorce. And I think that that's really petty because, yes, I'm not a fan of Kirk and Rashida, but they have a right to listen to all sides of the story. And if they wanted to hear Bambi's side, I think that that should be okay. Momma Dee just wants everybody to side with Scrappy on everything, even though Scrappy is not always in the right. Now, Momma Dee was right about one thing when it comes to Kirk and Rashida, and it's that they're always in other people's business and always judging people's situations and trying to give advice when they have their own issues that they need to worry about. And so Momma Dee said that she's putting together this event for mothers and daughters and basically says that she has something up her sleeve for Kirk and Rashida. So I just know that this event is going to be messy. Now, Santana ends up meeting up with his mother and his boyfriend, and his mom really wanted to read them some of the parts from her book that she's writing, and some of it had to do with the abuse that Santana faced as a child. It was a very serious conversation, and I think it was an important conversation that needed to be had, but I don't feel like it's appropriate for me to talk about Santana's childhood traumas in this video. So if you want to see what he talked about with his mother, please go watch the episode or go look for the clips on social media because it's definitely on Instagram, but I just don't think that it's right for me to talk about that in my video. Now, Jasmine ends up meeting up with her mother in this episode, and she tells her mom about what happened when she met up with Kirk and Rashida a few episodes ago. She said that she feels some type of way about Rashida because Rashida was basically questioning her about a lot of negative stuff when it comes to her being a mother, and she feels like Rashida doesn't have a right to question her about how she parents her child because she feels like Rashida isn't even a part of the parenting process, because she said that Rashida has not stepped up to be a stepmother. And look, I can understand if Rashida is a little bit standoffish to the child because obviously this child was conceived while she was married to her husband, so I can understand her feeling some type of way about that. However, Jasmine does have a point that even though Rashida wasn't okay with Kirk having a child with somebody else, she still decided to stay with him after he had a child outside of their marriage, so she feels like Rashida should be more active as a step parent in her son's life. Now, Jasmine said that Kirk was trying to make her look bad when he was lying about her answering the door naked when he comes to pick up their son, and so because of that, she decided to accept Momma Dee's invitation to her event, which I just have to say, Momma Dee is being extremely messy inviting Jasmine and her mother to her event just to get back at Kirk and Rashida. Now, Spice decides to put together a little dinner celebration for Rennie's pregnancy, and she ends up inviting Shekinah, and Rennie ends up showing up with Sierra. Now, Sierra ended up making this whole dinner about her and really taking away from the celebration of Rennie's pregnancy because she immediately sat down at the table and she started questioning Spice about why she didn't come visit her at the hospital and said that she was really hurt by it. But Spice had a really good comeback to Sierra because at the end of the day, Spice said that Sierra didn't come visit her when she was in the hospital fighting for her life either, so she doesn't understand why Sierra is questioning her. And I do agree with Spice that Sierra needs to stop expecting people to do more for her than she does for other people, because everybody has been saying that Sierra hasn't really been there for them, so I don't know why she's complaining so much about everybody not being there for her. But I did agree with Spice also when she told Sierra that this was not the time or the place to have this conversation because the night is supposed to be about Rennie, and you could tell that Rennie was also getting annoyed at Sierra for making this entire night about herself, even though it was supposed to be a celebration about Rennie's pregnancy. So I don't know if the two of them are going to end up falling out over this. I don't think that they have to fall out over it. I think that Rennie could could just have a conversation with Sierra about it, and I think that they could fix the situation. But then Sierra ends up making the night about herself again, because when Rennie ends up asking, Spice about this Love and Hip Hop album that she's producing, that's when Sierra immediately jumped into the conversation and started asking Spice why she didn't ask her to be a part of the album. And that's when you can tell that Spice was really getting fed up with Sierra, because she hasn't even fully decided who was going to be on the album. But I know when she does decide, she's not going to put, Sierra on there, because Sierra's not a real artist. So it's the night of Momma Dee's event, and everybody ends up coming to support. Momma Dee even decided to invite Erica Dixon's mother. Now, they definitely had some drama in the past, but because Scrappy and Erica Dixon are getting along, they're deciding to get along as well, which I do think is a really good thing. Now, Amy also ended up getting invited to the event along with her mother, and I feel like the only reason why Momma Dee ended up inviting Amy is because she probably found out that Amy got into it with Bambi a few episodes ago. And Momma Dee is so nosy, because she immediately ended up asking Amy what happened between her and Bambi, and Amy said that Bambi is fake and that Bambi crossed her and that she's still not done beefing with Bambi. And I think that she looks like an idiot, okay? Amy is too pretty to be this dumb, because why the hell is she beefing with Bambi over a guy that she slept with 13 years ago? Like, it's really not that big of a deal. And Bambi told Amy in front of this guy that she hasn't kissed him, she hasn't slept with him, and she has no intentions of doing so. Her and the guy have just been talking. Either way, even if Bambi was sleeping with this guy, Amy dealt with him 13 years ago. They weren't in a relationship. This guy put it out there in front of everybody that all they did was sleep together. So I just feel like Amy looks dumb beefing with Bambi over this guy, and she claims that the only reason why she's beefing with Bambi is because Bambi didn't tell her that she was talking to him. The guy was the one who told her about the situation. And the thing about it is that I'm pretty sure Amy and Bambi were not close friends. I don't even think that they were friends. So I don't know why Amy is tripping about that. Like, I just feel like she's doing too much when it comes to this whole situation. It looks like she's fighting with Bambi over a guy. Now, Erica Dixon ends up hearing her mother and Momma Dee having a conversation, so she goes over there, and her mother and Momma Dee immediately start questioning her about whether or not her and Scrappy are back together. So she makes the comment that she's pregnant with Scrappy's baby, and they start falling out, acting all dramatic. And then she lets them know that she was just joking around, that she's not pregnant, and she lets them know that her and Scrappy are not together. But she did tell them that she told Scrappy she would be open to getting back together, but the ball's in his court. Now, I think it's stupid for the two of them to get back together. I think that Erica deserves better than that, and I don't understand why she would go back to a guy that caused her so much drama. Like, I just think that it's stupid for her to do that. But if she wants to look stupid, let her do it. Now, Jasmine and her mother end up walking in and immediately talking to Momma Dee, and Momma Dee is so messy, because we know she invited Jasmine because she just wants to get some dirt on Kirk and Rashida, because she wants to get back at them for getting involved in Scrappy's business with Bambi, when really they didn't get involved. They were just hearing both sides of the story. So as soon as Jasmine shows up, Momma Dee immediately starts trying to get some information on Kirk and Rashida, and Jasmine is fine with telling Momma Dee, because even though she knows Momma Dee is being messy, she really wants to expose Kirk for lying on her. So she not only tells Momma Dee that Kirk lied and said that she answers the door naked when he comes to pick up their son, but she also said that he's still been trying to sleep with her, and sometimes when she needs something for their son or something that she actually needs personally, Kirk will tell her that if she does something with him sexually, he'll give it to her. And I don't know if this is true or not, but it is Kirk that we're talking about here, so it's not too far-fetched, and I kind of do believe what she's saying, but I hope that she has proof of what she's saying. But this is why Rashida looks like an idiot, and she shouldn't have stayed with Kirk after he decided to have a child with somebody else while he was married, because now she has all this drama that she has to deal with that she could have avoided had she left him. And now things are getting even more messy, because Jasmine's friend Erica ends up showing up, and she said that the reason why she invited her friend is because she wanted to make sure that nobody tried her, and if anybody did, she had some backup. And so Erica Dixon feels some type of way because Momma Dee sat there and invited Jasmine to an event, and because Erica Dixon and Rashida are friends, she feels some type of way about this. So she starts questioning Momma Dee as to why she invited Jasmine and what Jasmine told her. So basically Momma Dee ends up telling telling Erica Dixon what Jasmine said. So Erica feels like she needs to go up to Jasmine and confront her and find out what exactly she told Momma Dee. But I'm sorry, Erica Dixon is a little bit delusional because she sat up in her confessional and said that she feels like Jasmine is jealous of Rashida. And why would she be jealous of Rashida? Rashida is married to a man who has made her look like a fool for years. So what is there to be jealous about? I mean, yeah, Rashida has a ring on her finger, but what good is the ring on your finger if they're not honoring the vow that they made to you when they decided to marry you? Like, if your husband is married to you and he's still out here sleeping with other women, then what does it matter that you're a wife? So Erica Dixon ends up walking up to Jasmine and she starts questioning her really rudely about what she said to Momma Dee, and Jasmine ends up telling Erica to go ask Momma Dee what she said and that she doesn't know Erica enough to tell her her business. And so Erica gets annoyed about this, and her and Jasmine kind of start having a little bit of a back and forth. So Erica Dixon ends up walking away to the other side of the room, but Jasmine's friend feels some type of way about the way that Erica was questioning Jasmine. So she starts questioning Erica and they start yelling back and forth. And at this point, Erica Dixon's mom starts flipping out and going off, and Erica's trying to calm her mother down. And then Jasmine's mother starts getting involved. So it just became a really messy situation. And Erica Dixon and Amy start cheersing to no side chicks. And I think that it was stupid that they said this because look, I'm not a fan of side chicks either, and I'm not a fan of Jasmine. However, Jasmine had a good point in her confessional when she said that Erica Dixon is mad at her for being a side chick when it comes to Kirk, but she's still cool and friends with Kirk even though he's the one that hurt her friend. And she's absolutely right about that. You're mad at the woman that he cheated with, which okay, that's fine. You can be mad at her because she was in the wrong too, because she knew the man was married. However, Kirk also knew that he was married, and he's the one that took the vows to Rashida, and he's the one who ultimately ended up hurting Rashida. So I don't understand why Erica Dixon is okay to be in a room with Kirk and be cool with him when he's the one who put Rashida in this situation in the first place. So those are my thoughts on this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all. And until next time, I will talk to you guys in my next video.